Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, let me give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kadash. God wantness to you, Apostle GMS. Salutations to you, I can push his way with truth and sincerely. Today I'm going to go into basically the Israel belongs to the Lord. You know, how it speaks about it in Psalms 50 and 7. It says, Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee. I am God, even thy God. You see, because he said, Hear all my people. He didn't say hear all nations. And he gave a specific, Israel. Because the Lord has chosen Israel to be a special people unto himself, We belong to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's our power. But the Lord is only dealing with the 12 tribes of Israel, This is Ezekiel 39:22. It says, So the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord and their God from that day and forward. Basically saying that, hey, he is our power. We belong to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Because the Lord had chosen us. Now we go to Psalms 147. Go all the way down. It says Psalms 147:19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. You see, he showeth his word unto Jacob, unto Israel. He didn't mention the other nations. Verse 20. He have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. The Lord is only dealing with a particular nation, and that's the 12 tribes of Israel. That he gave the word and the statutes, commandments, basically the scriptures, his word unto Israel. 12 tribes of Israel. I'm not talking about the imposters over there in our land. 12 tribes of Israel. So-called Negroes, so-called Native Americans, so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Mexicans, Now I'm going to get Joel 2:27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. He is our power, that has, punished us for our iniquities, being disobedient, worshiping idols, just committing sin, That's what a father would do with his child. You punish them, because they're not supposed to do that. And he is our power that has brought us out of many captivities, just like the one right now. There's going to be the great deliverance that has never been seen before, that we're patiently waiting. But he is only dealing with a particular nation, that would be Israel. So for people to say that the Lord, that this is for everyone, this and that, no, it's not. That's not what the scripture says. This is Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one. He is one power. There's no other God besides him, or no other God that exists. It's only him. All that was created by man, all this, that's all idols. The scripture says they have a mouth, but they speak not. They have ears, but they hear not. They have eyes, but they see not. They're just idle. They're vain. They're nothing. This is verse 5. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. We're supposed to be following our power. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and following the statutes, commandments. To the best of our ability, because right now we're in captivity and we can't keep them all, but there's many that we could keep, and ultimately repenting and doing the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But the point is that, the Lord chose a nation that would be the 12 tribes of Israel out of all the nations. He separated us out of all the other nations and chose us to be a special people unto himself, and give us the statutes, commandments, and his word. And he's only dealing with us. The scriptures say that the other nations are like spittle. They're like nothing, like a drop of water that falls from a vessel. But that's all I want to go into. Hopefully this video was edifying. Give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Akdash, the one that said Apostle GMS. And salutations to you. I can push in the word with truth and sincerely. Till next time, Shalom.